Hello and welcome to a brand new episode of Black, White, and Red All Over. I'm Victor Dandridge.
Ryan Seymore.
Oh man, dude, this is a really nice cover. Actually, it feels
pretty
nice.
sweet.
I like it. I like it. We want to make sure you guys can see us.
Yeah. Oh,
yes.
we should like Photoshop it into like have people out there Photoshop it into sweet like a robot.
Put some graphics in here. That would be fantastic. Maybe they could like put in a movie that's playing while we're playing. Put a previous episode in it. There you go.
Or Ancient Aliens.
Whoa. Good job. Okay, I'm all for that one. Ancient Aliens, it is. Dude, how you been? Pretty good?
Pretty good. It's been a busy, hectic week leading up to the next week, which we are at.
Yeah, it's always a little back and forth kind of thing.
Yep.
It happens. Hopefully it will be brighter times at the end of it all.
Yes.
Which is good. All right, so we've got two that are the same, and then we defer. Where would you like to start, sir?
I'm torn. I kind of want to end with Fantastic Four.
We can do that.
Or maybe Farmhand. That's a tough one.
Okay, so I want to talk about Farmhand first because I didn't read issue 2.
Okay.
So I'm jumping back in on issue 3. So there's a lot of stuff that I'm trying to catch up on.
Yes.
Okay, so correct me here. The family has moved back to the farm.
Yes.
And the kids, at the very least, are working on it.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, they're interning.
This is okay. Because at first I thought it was like a flashback sequence. That I was like,
but they have the same name as the
right.
kids.
I'm like, wait, I thought they was totally different. Now I've caught up completely. I enjoyed this again. Like even having missed an issue, coming back in, still hilarious.
Oh yeah. And Rob is killing it with the book.
Yeah.
Like oh my gosh, like the scalp.
Listen, that part messed me up. The teethy.
Oh,
That's the notion that they're supposed to be removing those individually. That's creepy.
Yeah,
that's creepy to me.
So
thank you, Rob, for that. Nightmare fuel. That's
awesome.
gonna go for a long time. Thank you very, very much.
I like Mikhail or Mikhail or whatever.
You mean Batman?
Yeah.
Like let's just call him who he is. He's freaking Batman.
The murder face.
You know what? Okay. The question is, does one practice a murder face?
I don't know.
I feel like you should.
Like it comes natural for him.
I mean, obviously it comes natural for him, but I think if you want to develop a true good murder face, one must practice.
Yeah.
To get there.
Yeah.
Gotta
spend some quality time in the mirror just researching how your face reacts to different twitching muscles.
Okay, so while this started off with like a very huge sci-fi riff to it, it does seem that the characterizations here have taken the forefront, and the sci-fi bent has kind of eased back. It's still there, clearly. Won't say that person, creature's name, but...
Or the other, the one that looks happy.
But I love that one, okay? Like, can we, literally, I thought we had probably exhausted, like, the gamut of potential cute-looking Pokemon-ish creatures. I was wrong.
No.
I was wrong.
Like, I almost wonder if Rob needs to get together with somebody and create, like, a stuffed animal for that.
Please? Please. Can I get a maquette of that? Because that would go in my office. Please make it glow.
Yeah.
It has to glow.
Glowworm technology exists. Because there was that, you just need to make a few changes.
That's all I'm saying. We push it, its belly glows, I'm happy.
Yeah.
Let's do it, please. I need to know what that is. That wasn't an issue 2 though, right?
I don't remember. Like, I don't care though. Like, I know, that's the thing.
Love it. Can you imagine if like a conversation between Lion Cat and that right there? Just,
it'd be amazing.
that's all I'm saying. Just throwing it out there. Just a little crossover.
Moderated by like Falco the Luck Dragon.
Yes.
Feel free to use that, Rob.
It's so funny that you used the Neverending Story reference. Like that's so funny. That totally was referenced in Amazing Spider-Man. Not even joking. Not even joking. We will talk about this. So yes, this series is definitely one that has a very specific like kooky niche to it.
Yeah.
But it's perfect.
Yeah. It's easily accessible.
Right.
Like
which is really good.
Yeah.
Not fights and tights. It's something different.
Yeah.
There you go. If you're in the mood for something different comic book wise, Farmhand is where you need to be.
Yeah. It's funny. It's offbeat.
Right.
Really, really solid.
Yeah.
And 5-issue, easily digestible 5-issue story arcs with like a month in between is like the plan that I read.
Which is not bad. And we're currently up to 3, so you've got time to jump in.
Oh yeah.
Like you can get into this, and because it's a creator-owned piece, like this is Rob's baby.
Yeah.
Like this is what he's been working on since Chew.
Yeah.
So definitely give some creative support there because that stuff matters.
Yeah.
Like totally matters.
Yeah.
and I want to see a trade paperback of it at sometime soon. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I need it.
Yeah. And if you're not familiar with Chew, multi-Eisner, multi-Harvey Award-winning story. So, yeah,
can't go wrong. Clearly, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. All right, so you read something new from AfterShock.
Yep. I went Moth and Whisper. Ted Anderson and Jen Hickman's new book.
Okay.
It is the story of this kid that his parents actually were like the two greatest cat burglars in their particular world. And it's kind of a slightly dystopian future.
Okay.
Security cameras everywhere. Nobody could really tell who the Moth and the Whisperer were.
Wow.
And they've gone missing. And now the kid who has access to all of the technology that they, underground hidden money, bank accounts, like different disguise kits and everything, he's or she is going to try to at this point is going to try to find him.
Okay.
But you're thrown in this world of like various like gangsters and criminal organizations that they had been working with, like selling. One place would hire them to go steal something from one, and they've been kind of playing.
This sounds kind of brilliant.
Yeah, it's really, really cool. It's a fast read.
Right.
I'm highly excited for issue 2.
Okay.
So, yeah.
I have to admit that does sound really cool. I like the It's like 1984 meets or like 1984 setting.
Yeah.
With
the Saint, or is that the one? Where, like the burglar? Is that the right one?
Yeah. Is that the Saint? Good call. So, that's a really good call.
Kind of along those lines.
I wouldn't have said the Saint. That's a good one though. Like that's a really good one.
It feels too not mature, but like because it's a teenager, so there's like a different kind of vibe to it.
Okay.
But yeah.
I'll have to check that one out. I went a different direction.
Yes.
I went with some Superman goodness.
Yep.
Bendis, Ivan Reyes. The Earth is in the Phantom Zone.
Yeah, which sounds bad.
It is bad, actually. Like, there is an actual sentiment that is a very terrible, horrible thing. The Earth is not meant to be there.
Yeah.
It might not mix well. One does not survive there in a vast term.
Yeah.
Some very interesting ideas. Obviously, Roggle Roggle is there. I'm always going to call him Roggle Roggle. I'm sorry. It's who he is for me.
It's such a cool villain with such a difficult to pronounce name.
Rogglezar! Yeah. It's Roggle Roggle, okay? This is what it is. But no, okay, so he had already been banished to the Phantom Zone.
Yeah.
So at some point, paths they got to cross.
Yeah.
It's got to happen. Sooner rather than later. And he ain't alone. He ain't alone.
Interesting.
You figure the Phantom Zone, man. Superman, if he wasn't throwing people into space, he was throwing them in the Phantom Zone. If he wasn't putting it in the sun, put him in the Phantom Zone. So there's a lot of things.
Just kind of waiting there. Like, I remember that guy. He seems to be someone I want to beat up.
That, me no likey. Me no likey at all. Now, granted, when you are talking the Earth and the Phantom Zone, there are a lot of things on Earth that could be protective, if you will. Leagues of justice-ness. I don't know if that's really going to sway things. I mean, you figure Roggle Roggle, he brought some heat to Superman and Supergirl.
Yeah.
Arguably the strongest individuals on Earth.
Yeah.
But I'm curious, you know.
But you got all of Earth. All
of Earth.
Yeah. Heroes. The villains probably aren't happy about this. You got the superpowered villains.
True.
Black Adam.
I feel like he would feel a certain kind of way.
Yeah.
Feel a certain kind of way about it. I don't want to be here. This isn't a good place.
Yeah.
Aquaman might feel a certain kind of way. Martian Manhunter, definitely.
Yeah, definitely.
So it's kind of an interesting thing. I think the thing I appreciate about this is the way that Bendis is has this sprawling storyscape.
Yeah.
So it's almost like weird story webs that branch together in different places.
Yeah.
And it's different, but I kind of like it. I
Yeah.
kind of like it. It's a new storytelling format.
Yeah. Very cool. Very great creator.
Yes. Very, very true. Okay. Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
Number 2.
I still really enjoyed.
Okay. It's Dan Slott.
Yeah.
Sarah Pacelli.
Mm-hmm.
You really liked it. I don't know.
It was dialed back. Like, I was super, super excited and loved the first one.
I agree. I wholeheartedly agree. Number 2?
Really enjoyable, but not the same full energy that the first had.
You know what? Okay, so Dan Slott has been in the game for a while, right?
Yep.
Would you say that he is of this school where issue 1, boom, you rack up super high. Issue 2, not that you're coasting, but the necessity of hitting issue 1 levels, not necessarily there?
Meh.
Meh.
Yeah.
Right?
And this kind of Like, it had its moments.
Which is kind of where I fall on it. Like, it had some cool stuff, but overall, it just wasn't what issue 1 was.
Yeah.
And it seemed to be working on setting up a lot really fast.
Yeah.
Like, a whole lot. Like, you just got stuff thrown at you.
Yeah. Super new uber villain.
Yeah.
Universe is collapsing.
Created, then collapsing.
Yeah.
It was a lot.
Yeah.
It was a lot. The kids are older.
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah.
I wasn't.
And he takes a jab at a couple different things, which I thought was pretty sweet.
That was funny.
That really was.
One, like, Reed being slow. That was like
why wouldn't he pick up? Oh.
he did. Oh. Yeah. And then of course Sue being so very like, oh, I know.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. You think like, okay, in your heart of hearts, fan fiction wise, did Sue and Namor ever?
No, we had like a 2-hour conversation about
we did, but I think it's time for us to bring this to the light in front of God and everybody. We totally did, though.
Yeah,
I'm writing fanfic that is definitely saying, you know. I'm just saying, she knows why the Atlantean bird sings. That's all I'm saying.
They did it.
All the poetry that I just tried to just mask that with, and you just, boom, way to make it invisible.
Yeah, it's all about the birds and the fish.
Well played. Well played. This is an interesting thing. Like, Dan Slott being in charge of this, I don't think is a bad thing.
Yeah.
I don't know that I'm in love with where I think he's going, though. Maybe it's because I'm looking for more of a classic Fantastic Four, and this is not going to be that. This is going to be something more modern.
Might be.
Which is not bad. I shouldn't say that.
It has a different vibe from previous iterations of the Fantastic Four.
True.
It does seem to still center around the family.
Right.
But it's like the extended family.
You ain't lied about that one.
So,
man. Future Foundation got some members.
Yeah.
Fantastic Four has some members. Put that together. That's a hefty table.
Yeah.
It's a hefty table. It's hard to find a seat.
Yeah.
Might be hard to find a seat. This new villain.
It seems when you're able to collapse universes,
that's kind of
that seems really massive.
Scale. Would it be better to introduce this villain by way of another villain, perhaps?
Maybe.
Okay. Yeah, when, like, say they're dealing with a situation, Galactus shows up, and then this new villain shuts down Galactus.
Yeah.
And is like, no, I'm not like a hero. I just wanted that out the way.
Yeah. Because I'm going to eat your planet.
Right, like that. I mean, that takes me back to Mark Miller's run with the Doom's Master.
Yeah.
You already have Dr. Doom, so then you're like, oh, this is bad. And you're like, now this is the guy that Doom bends a knee to. You're like, wait.
That seems bad.
Right, like that's way worse.
Yeah.
So I was just,
interesting thought.
Yeah. I mean, I'll definitely check out number 3. Yeah. Definitely read number 3 based on the cover work alone.
Yeah.
I'm on number 3.
Yeah, that was really amazing.
Don't even worry about that.
Yeah.
But I just don't know if I'm gonna love this series like I want to.
Yeah, it's definitely a different vibe, issue 2 to issue 1.
Right. That's how I'm feeling. That's how I'm feeling. I guess. Wow, that was. We kind of got through that a little quickly.
Yeah.
Let's fill it up with some honorable mentions. All right, so
not even close to.
Yeah, we were all over the place, honorable mention wise. You got 2 Image titles though, so you got some consistency, which is good. What else we got? I got some stuff.
You got some stuff.
I got some stuff.
And not only a Marvel book, but you've got.
I do. Okay, so I've got Amazing Spider-Man, which is Marvel-tastic, and I have a love.
This one seems interesting.
Yeah. This one is from Short Fuse Media. This one is a company out of Detroit. If you guys have been following like my feeds at all, you know that my buddy Mike Watson, who is of Freestyle Comics, he actually just got appointed to publisher of Short Fuse.
Which is awesome.
Right. So this is actually stuff that came out before this. So it's not just me plugging my friends, but it kind of is me plugging my friends because the former publisher, I'm now calling my friend. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. Where do you want to start?
Actually, talk to me about Stealth. Because it looks really, really cool.
It is really cool. Now, here's the one thing that I will tell you. They are not in stores on purpose. So unfortunately, I know, it's a different move. They kind of want to control the marketing and sales profitability.
Okay.
And obviously going to stores right now technically eats into that, so they do a lot of direct sales at conventions, which isn't bad. But very much so rooted into the notion of time-sensitive stuff. You know, black crime, the notion of the relationship between the police and the black community and how that would fall. Here's a superhero and where they would fit into that situation. There's a lot of different parts and pieces, and it does a whole lot of storytelling in one issue.
Okay.
So definitely go in with the mindset. Like you got to have an understanding that this is trying to make a statement. It's not just telling a story; it's making a statement, and that's important. It's kind of like the first season of Luke Cage. I think wanted to make a statement, and then they got so focused on making a statement that they forgot to tell a story. So, yeah, there you go.
Yeah, because if you can't get it in stores, where can you get it?
I think you go to their website, shortfusemedia.net. I think it might be .net.com. Google them, and you can find out a place that you can get their stuff. You can check out their calendar, see what shows they're going to be at, get there, and buy their stuff directly. There's like a lot of different creators. I think Sean was telling me that their creative range is like over double-digit countries. Like they have creators all over the place.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, like literally they're tapping different markets. Mike had brought freestyle under them, and so, I mean, he's got like 5, 6, 7 titles under it, all under his own, let alone all the others. So they are definitely doing it big in the independent market. Definitely check them out. Stealth is a pretty good read. I enjoyed it. Yeah.
Very awesome. Very awesome.
Yes. Talk to me.
I'm going to go with Cemetery Beach first.
Okay, okay.
Warren Ellis and Jason Howard.
Right.
Same creative team behind Trees.
Okay.
So, and Trees was like a very, very sci-fi kind of
Very
thing.
deep, too.
This one's more action-adventure.
Ooh.
It looks like humanity has found its way out.
I'm sorry, is he naked?
Yes.
Okay, just checking.
But like, yeah, I mean, if I was cut like that, I'd probably be...
I mean, I would too, you're right.
Yeah, I look like a Michelin tire
No,
gun.
no, not Michelin tire. Like
I hide Ben and Jerry's in my stomach every chance I get. I'm not physically fit.
But you're mentally fit.
No.
Okay.
But this book
trial. No,
yeah.
Okay. Keep going.
So people have found their way off-world,
right?
And the further they get out from Earth, it's looking like the less able to get back they are. So there's like outer planets that are kind of not nice.
Okay.
So like instead of like going to alternate realities, it's like just the way the different groups have evolved in terms of their society, and Earth is like the old world, and people in the outer worlds don't really trust Earth anymore.
Oh, snap.
So it's the story centers around this one person who's from Maine,
right?
And he's been sent out to this one particular just nightmare world, and he's trying to do reconnaissance. Maybe they're planning something we don't know yet, and it's him just trying to bust out of prison. And I don't know,
wait. Let me see this here.
Yeah. So I really dug it, but it is. It's Warren Ellis writing an action-adventure book.
Okay,
not like
I mean
a sci-fi book.
I'm game, but like, is this like politically minded? Like, I mean, is this?
There are a few things in there that give me the sense that Warren is telling a political story.
Okay,
but it's not overwhelming.
Got you.
Like there's dystopianness, there's a lot of security.
Okay.
There's a leader who seems not fully mentally competent to be a leader, but it naturally fits the story as opposed to Antarctic Press Trump's Titans.
I'm sorry. This book actually starts off with instructions on the inside here. Number 1, this book is valuable.
Don't lose it.
Do not lose it.
Yep.
2, detailed instructions concerning the use of the book will be issued. Watch for those instructions so that you will know how to use your book. Your local war board will give you full information.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
3, do not throw this book away. You may be required to present this book when you apply for subsequent books. Actually, that's kind of a genius move.
Yeah, it really is.
That's
Warren Ellis marketing, a marketing machine.
I would listen to everything he said.
Yeah,
that's genius.
Yeah.
Don't mind me. I'm just
taking notes.
Yep. Okay. The Amazing Spider-Man. The reason why this is actually in the honorable mentions pile and not up on the rack is this particular issue felt a little underwhelming. Okay. It's kind of a conclusion of what Spencer was putting together here, and I like Spencer in a lot of places. Yeah. I can't say that I've read anything that ended that I was like, yes, Nick Spencer. I think like the jump off and the ongoing is good, but I can't say that there's a wrap up that I'm like, that guy nailed it.
That's Spencerian.
I just can't. Yeah. Having said that, he did make a reference to the Neverending Story. So obviously he does something right. He does many things right, but definitely that. Okay, so I mentioned Mike Watson before. Now I'm going to embarrass him because I'm going to say this on this channel, on this show. I was asking him last week how he felt about this because we did the whole PS4 Spider-Man release party thing, which went really well. Thank you for the books, by the way.
No worries.
And I was like, yo, this series is so great. And he's like, yeah, no, not really. And I'm like, what do you mean not really? And he's like, art-wise, it's too much like Invincible. And I'm like, I'm sorry? What is, like, you said that like it's a negative. I don't understand. He's like, it's like the characters look just like Invincible. And I'm like, yeah, okay. Again, I'm waiting for the negative. So now Mike Watson is dead to me, okay? Like, let me just say that outright. I don't know Mike Watson. I don't have no Mike Watson. He used to be the godfather of my child.
We even got rid of the kid.
Listen, facts, okay? I Thanos my baby because there will not be no no form of connection to no Mike Watson who's talking reckless like that. Guys, do me a favor, tweet Mike Watson and tell him how wrong he is, that this book is magic. Ali, you know I love you. I don't care. You could draw Invincible in the background, and that's fine with me because I need Invincible back in my life. Somebody relaunch that series. Come on, Kirkman, please. Come on, man.
Start like an Invincible fan fiction, like online.
Listen, I'm holding off on posting. I got volumes, okay? I can do an entire omnibus of my fanfic about Invincible. Don't make me go there, okay? Just don't make me do it. I will if you want me to, though. Just let me know. Put it in the comments. Please, not going to do that. Don't do that, please.
That shouldn't.
Terrible.
Like the gauntlet has been.
I know. I'm asking for so much. I shouldn't do this. Okay.
All right.
How do you even say this title?
This is, unless I'm mistaken, the Roman numeral for 1975, which does feel like that's when the story kind of began, because there's like a flashback that kind of like everything around it kind of feels 1975-ish, and or a lot of the music that's referenced in it is from the 70s.
Okay, okay.
So I was originally going to read Low Road, or I was going to review Low Road West from Boom. Philip Kennedy Johnson and Flaviano were the creative team for that. It was an amazing book, really, really dug it. But as I'm flipping through MX 1975, whatever, I see ninjas. Okay, so I just automatically have to scrap all my plans and read it. So it takes place in kind of like a New York kind of area. I can't fully tell the timeline.
Yo, like they just came out of nowhere.
Yeah, so there are real monsters like undead ninjas and other stuff, and she's got a tire iron that turns magical when she's around monsters. And she's just this cab driver that's just tooling around, giving people rides like normal, but then monsters pop up and she fights them. I don't know what the full premise is. Yeah, the dude's name is Damocles, so it makes me wonder, like, what else is going on? So it's like, I don't know, like Pam Grier Monster Fighter.
This book is amazing.
Yeah.
Why is that not a book?
Right?
I would read and watch that.
Yeah, let's get the Kickstarter going. Pam Grier Monster Fighter. Yeah.
This is amazing.
Right. And then in that scene, she's like, well, you're not. And then just still proceeds to, it's a really, really awesome book. It's not remotely anything that I expected based on the cover, like the real short blurb that was in the previous catalog.
Right.
Real fast read, engrossing, pulls you in. Like, you don't need to know these characters, and you just feel comfortable with them right out of the gate.
Oh my God, like this has a soundtrack that you can just hear.
Right. Exactly, because there's like a side story where it's like a person that's like a DJ, and maybe it is in the 70s when it takes place, and like the 60s for that flashback, which would then fit the 1975. Yeah, I really recommend it. Joe Casey, Ian Maceone are the two top creators on it. Image releases this week. It's the #1.
This is awesome.
Yeah,
this is really cool. Yeah, I will be reading that.
Yeah,
that has to happen.
If Buffy the Vampire Slayer, but was done up as like a real awesome like 1970s flick with Pam Grier as like the heroine, and it just.
I'm all for this.
Yeah,
I'm all for this.
Wow. Yeah, I just saw ninjas. Like, I have to read.
I mean,
and then I was like, they're so.
And now you were rewarded by your ninja gazing.
Yeah.
Watch for ninjas. Okay, I will do this better. I swear. I had a good week, but now I feel like I lost a little bit.
Ninjas and a magical tire iron.
Dang it! Ninjas and like that's the pitch.
Yeah.
What's your book about? Ninjas
and a magical tire iron.
Boom. Get some. The only thing that would make this better is if in the margins there were soundtrack notes. Listen to this song
That would be cool because they do like hint at a couple of Stevie Wonder tunes.
That's all I'm
so
saying.
yeah,
Put it in there. Put it in there. I'm gonna do that one day. I'm gonna make a book and I'm gonna literally like make a playlist and
Here's
just make the suggestion. Maybe I'll go on Spotify, make said playlist, and then you can just download it.
Oh,
I don't know. Can you do that on Spotify?
I think so.
Well, then I'm doing that.
I think you can.
Doing it. Yes. Guys, always, if you watch this and you enjoyed it, subscribe. You know, we can tell you like all the cool things that you need to read.
Yeah. Every week, new books come out, and you're going to want to follow us. Make sure so you hit the bell, which will let you know when we put up new propaganda.
Absolutely.
I mean, new episodes.
No, you said it right.
Yeah.
Propaganda.
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 I will probe your ganda into reading more stuff because reading is fun.
Propaganda.
Demento.